Hey VCE HHD students, my name's Andy. I'm a VCE Health and Human Development teacher. In this short video, we're going to look at common mistakes to avoid in Unit 3, Area Study 1, VCE HHD, number 4. Just a reminder before we dive into this video, there's a range of different ways to engage with the Health Resources Hub. We've got our YouTube channel where there's over 150 content videos, SAC and exam tips, and new videos will be coming out each week during the school term this year. To get alerts to all of those new videos, you can subscribe if you're on YouTube with the button in the bottom corner of the video there, or just head to YouTube and search for the Health Resources Hub. Also got our website, the hrh.net.au, where there's opportunities for teachers and students. And if you're a Unit 3 and 4 student, you can head there and scroll to the bottom of the page and sign up to our free student newsletter. That's coming out twice a term this year with free resources such as SAC and exam tips and other opportunities as well. So if you head there and sign up, you can get the first 2 versions of that sent through to your inbox. You can also see our social media links there if you'd like to follow us and get alerts around new videos and other opportunities, and also our email if you'd like to get in touch. So this video is focusing on another common mistake to avoid for Unit 3 Area Study 1 as you may be preparing for your final SAC or the exam at the end of the year. And that's forgetting to include examples of the dimensions of health and well-being. So definitely in SACs and the exam at the end of the year, there will be a significant number of questions that will ask for how something might impact on health and well-being. And so you'll be expected to link to one or more dimensions in those types of questions. And so what students often forget to do is they forget to include an example of a specific dimension, okay, that they're including in their particular answer, and instead they just make a link from a concept to the name of a dimension without including a clear example, or they might be using examples that are incorrect examples of the dimensions. And so this is a surefire way to miss out on some marks in a particular question. So for example, this simple question here is asking how could attending school promote physical health and well-being? And so you can see that first sample answer there without a clear link to a dimension is something along the lines of students attending school might have PE classes and that can promote their physical health and well-being. But you can see they haven't really included any reference to a specific example, okay, of that physical dimension, because PE classes by themselves, or even just saying something like physical activity or a sports team, is not an example of the physical dimension of health and well-being. So the better alternative down the bottom is saying something that if students are attending school and have PE classes, they can get involved in exercise and increase their fitness levels, which promotes their physical health and well-being. So fitness levels is an example of that physical dimension of health and well-being, and you can see it just gives much more sort of depth to your answer. So I would recommend making sure that you're going through all of the dimensions of health and well-being and that you know as many examples of those dimensions as you can, so that when it comes to questions like this one here, or even interrelationship questions between the dimensions, you're able to include sufficient detail to ensure that you're achieving the marks, because as I said, there are always lots of questions, especially in the exam at the end of the year, that ask you to link something to health and well-being, because obviously as one of the main focuses of the course. Okay, hopefully you found that video useful. Just a reminder, here are the different ways you can engage with the Health Resources Hub. Thanks so much.